Welcome to Comics on Parole. My name is Dan Glazer. How you doing, Al?
I'm good. How's it going?
Fine. Al, we got to get right to work. So pull this first photo up.
All right.
And I'm going to tell you a little brief story. This young lady Facebook requested a Facebook friendship thing from me, and her name is Lindsay Glazer. So I accepted the Facebook friendship, and I asked, you think we're related? Our last name's spelled the same, and our original last name in Lithuania was Dan, D-A-N-N, and she texted me back, we're definitely related. So I called her, and it turns out I'm from a town called Anderson, Indiana. Her father was raised in Anderson, Indiana. Her grandfather was raised in Anderson, Indiana. Her father's my first cousin. Her grandfather's my uncle, my dad's brother. So I babysitted her when she was a little baby.
What?
And hadn't heard from her.
You were a little baby when she was a little baby.
No, I'm 20 years old. But anyway, hey, so Lindsay, this is Lindsay Glazer. How you doing, Lindsay?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Fine. You look nice today.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, Lindsay, how did you bump into my name on Facebook?
Liz Glazer, another comedian, related to us in New York, friend requested me, and Facebook suggested I knew you, and they were right.
Wait, we're related to Liz Glazer?
You are.
How am I related to her?
It's like a couple cousins 3 times removed. I have to go back to the DNA tree.
Do you know her parents' name?
Like Ancestry.
I did not know it. I joked with her. We must be related, but I didn't know we were related. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to Facebook. So anyway, this was in Illinois. I haven't seen it. I don't even know if we were 1 year old yet. But you're a lawyer, correct?
I am an attorney during the day.
What kind of law?
I started in criminal defense, and now I do contractual and wrongful death and basically, boring stuff.
So how did you get into the comedy?
Say it again?
How did you start doing
Well, all lawyers are, struggling, all lawyers are repressed actors, comics. I was a jury trial lawyer.
Right.
And I was out in California for the summer.
Right.
And someone handed me a mic, and I never wanted to put it down.
And you say lawyers are struggling, like comics?
The repressed. They're like repressed comics actors. Not all of them, just the jury trial lawyers, the ones who go to court.
How long have you been doing this?
For a little bit, about a year.
Oh, just a year. Well, you must be good because you're getting paid.
Yeah, I'm getting paid.
I've been doing this 5 years. No one pays me.
No.
But you're serious about it. You're serious about it.
I'm serious. That's right. I'm touring all over California with John DeResta in both February and March, and then again in the summer.
And how did he discover you? He's a pretty big name, is he not?
Yeah, John DeResta had his own sitcom. He had DeResta, Hammered, and another sitcom. His name is escaping me at the moment. And he also appears on Woodshop on YouTube with John and Jimmy DeResta, which I'll shortly be a guest on. You should definitely follow that.
Wow. We always wanted a comic in the family. I think I told you. We had too many doctors. We had too many lawyers. Yeah. We wanted a comedian. So you fulfilled our grandparents' and great-grandparents' dream of having a comedian in the family. It's just a hobby for me.
See, there you go. Yeah, John DeResta is a pretty big name. He used to be a transit cop in New York, went out to L.A., got his own sitcom.
Wow.
And now, I'm trying to ride on his coattails.
Well, did he see you performing one night and he liked you?
Yeah, that's how we met. I performed at a show in Buellton. A show in Buellton with him, and that's how we met. And, he saw me perform, and that's how we hooked up. We started doing work together.
Lindsay, my wife said to me the other day, she said, Dan, I'm never worried about you having an affair out after one of your comedy sets at one of the comedy clubs. And I said, why is that? She said, because women like a guy with a good sense of humor. And so Anyway, okay, so quickly tell us, where are you going to be performing? And you're at a festival and some other places. So go ahead and tell us your plans.
Yes, so this Saturday I'm performing for Comic Cure at the Coconut Grove Festival in Miami.
Right.
Next week I'm performing for Comic Cure again in Glendale, California. It's a great festival, the 23rd, the 25th.
Right.
I have a bunch of dates with Duressa in February. And then also one of my favorite clubs to perform at is Laugh-In Comedy Cafe in Fort Myers, Florida. I have a showcase coming up there on March 29th. A possible date coming up there on February 8th, and a bunch of stuff in between. It's easy to find me. You can go to my website, follow me on Twitter.
And what's the name of your website?
Website is www.lindsayglazer.com. Same thing for my Twitter.
And your fan page. Your fan
page.
Same
thing for my Instagram. And find me on Facebook. I'm easy to find because all you have to do is find Dan Glazer, and then you find me.
That's right. And say hi to your daddy, Jay Glazer, for me, and your Aunt Cindy for me. And Uncle Irving.
I will.
Your grandfather.
I will.
From Anderson,
I look forward
Indiana.
to seeing you soon.
Thank you. You'll come on the show in a couple months when you come here to Atlanta, right?
Absolutely.
If your agent will let you.
Say it again?
If your agent will let you.
That's right. If my agent will let me,
Okay.
If my agent will let me come up there, I'll be there. But
Very
right
good.
now, you're on the calendar.
Thanks so much, Lindsay. Good luck. I want to see you on Saturday Night Live.
Have a great night.
Okay, talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that's the story. That's what happened. So quickly, should we do a few Dan stupid Facebook jokes?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Be prepared to laugh.
Okay.
Or not laugh.
I didn't jump the gun, did I?
Al, I'm always posting Facebook jokes about the wife, and I want everyone to know that the marriage jokes I post are just jokes. We have a very good marriage. We've had a great marriage for 29 years, Al. The wife told me she's enjoyed the marriage so much, she plans on staying in it 1 to 2 more years tops. That's it. That's it. You don't have to laugh. It's not that funny. So, anyway, hey, Al, I recently was a victim of identity theft, but I didn't have the heart to turn my wife in right away. So before reporting to authorities, I gave her a 2-hour running head start.
That's funny.
I only say these if they get a lot of likes on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
But, Al, it's not that I'm paranoid that someone is watching me, but I do make sure to be fully dressed when posting jokes on Facebook, or undressed, depending on my mood.
There you go.
Would you play attention instead of playing Pokemon?
No, I'm not. No, I'm your producer is calling me on the phone.
So. By the way, I have a new job. Please contact me, Al, if you would like me to triple your money in the stock market at a small fee. I don't have a broker's license. I don't know anything about the market, but I'm really good at throwing darts.
Oh, there you go.
Let's take it to Atlanta Comedy Theater commercial.
American Hearts Radio Entertainment Network is proud to announce that Dan Glazer's Comics on Parole Open Mouth Night will be held on Wednesday night at Atlanta Comedy Theater in Atlanta, Georgia, where you could get glazed every week with Dan Glazer. Dan has great success with his Comics on Parole Open Mouth Night. Now fate has brought Comics on Parole to a larger stage at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Come see the Comics on Parole Open Mic at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. This is a show up, go up, for 45 minutes before the scheduled shows. 4650 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, number 114B. Go to www.atlcomedytheater.com. And don't forget to check out Comics on Parole web TV series every first and third Tuesday of every month at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on www.americanheartsradio.com web TV.
Now I'd like to welcome to the parole desk a good friend of mine. Are we on mute? Are people here? Okay. It said mute for a second. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to welcome to the parole desk.
It's trying to take over.
That's right.
Trying to
We're getting hacked by the Russians or China or someone.
No, after those last set of jokes, it's taken over.
I will have you know, at least, every one of those jokes have got at least 10 likes by relatives in my family.
We have like a bet to see if we can get you to tell them on the air.
This is why we call them stupid Facebook jokes.
Okay.
That's all I'm known for. So right now I'm welcome to his stage. This is a 20 to 25 year touring comic. He goes on cruise ships, tours in major clubs all around the country with some of the biggest stars. I want to welcome to the parole desk that Southern Not Stupid comic, Mr. Mark Evans.
Thanks, Dan.
How you doing, Mark? And primarily we're having Mark on this show to promote his Southern Not. Tell us a little about your Southern Not Stupid video.
Well, I wanted to write a silly little song to promote the website and try to sell some merchandise.
Right.
And I was speaking to a guy, a musician named John Tenuta, he's a guy from New Jersey living in Florida.
Right.
And everything he sent me, nothing was good. And it was all my fault because I wasn't giving him what I needed.
Right.
And because I can't write a song, I thought. So then I heard this song called Stronger Beer by a Canadian named Tim Hicks.
Right.
And it was doing kind of a similar thing, making fun of the state's beer being weaker than their beer. And the light bulb just clicked on. And that's what I wanted. 2 hours later, when I sat down, I had the song written.
So
and
how long ago did you write this song?
Just about a month ago.
Okay, and you wrote all the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got with our good friend Daryl Rhodes.
That's when I wrote Daryl and said, look, I got this little thing I'm doing. Do you want to help me out? And he's like, sure. Because he sang it. I narrate it. He sings it. He has a musical background. And he wrote the music, and he got the people involved and got great help getting in the studio.
Okay, so we're going to work up to this video, and I want to briefly talk about Daryl Rhodes. Daryl's sick. He was supposed to be, and your lovely wife, Lori, is
She's sick too,
who was at one time on Jeopardy.
Which kind of wonder what...
And
she was on Jeopardy.
But Daryl may not make it. So we're dedicating the show to Daryl.
Okay.
So to work up to we want to work at the credential of Daryl Rhodes, who's doing the music in the show. Daryl Rhodes in 1977 was on the James Brown Future Shock television show. He also performed with the American debut of the Sex Pistols. This guy, in fact, the theme song to this show, Comics on Parole, is Daryl's music.
Oh.
I don't think he's getting any paid for it.
Okay.
But it's Daryl's music. That's Daryl's music.
He's an amazing musical background.
Yeah, he's
he's
really
hilarious. So.
He's a comedian. He also, remember Dr. Demento?
Yeah.
His music was played on Dr. Demento, and he was going to tour with Dr. Demento.
Wow.
And Dr. Demento, someone's agent screwed it up, but he was going to tour with Dr. Demento. So all of us baby boomers remember Dr. Demento real well.
And of course, he was in a Crazy Heart with the movie that Jeff Bridges got the Oscar in. He was playing the drums in one of those bands.
Yeah, he's very, very talented, multi-talented. Yeah. So right now, what we want to do is, and you can tell us more about Crazy Heart. You may know more.
Oh, that's about it.
Okay,
I've watched it twice.
With Jeff Bridges.
Good movie, great movie.
Jeff Bridges.
Colin Firth.
And not Robert De Niro. Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
So right now, Daryl has a CD out called Teenagers in Heat, which should bring a lot of memories back for you. So right now, let's see a brief clip of Teenagers in Heat.
Welcome everybody. Here's the Red Clay Theater. You ready to have a good time tonight? I said, are you ready to have a good time tonight? Oh, we are too. I want to welcome everybody to our first annual AARP convention. We'll be selling some Tupperware and Snap-on tools out in the lobby later. Yeah. But right now, I want to bring those funky hum pots in one time.
Teenagers in heat.
That's right.
Teenagers in heat.
Well, I'm walking down the street looking in the back seat for 'em.
Teenagers in heat.
It's Saturday night and everything is alright when them
Teenagers in heat.
up in the cloud there's a UFO tracking all the action going down below, yeah.
Teenagers in heat.
Yeah.
Teenagers in heat.
She said, Billy, I'm bumping my head, I got a crick in my neck and a cramp in my leg, but he couldn't hold back, he been waiting on me right before the dart at the back seat. And you're moaning and breathing hard all night with the radio on so we can hear this song about
Teenagers in heat. Teenagers in heat.
you got a cheat of electricity, sparks flying on teenagers in heat, like rabbits in
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to play the comedy.
Okay, so I like that song.
That's great.
So anyway, so now what we want to do, I want to get a little kind of a flavor of all three of these people before we play the video. So right now, let's take it to one of your sets.
Okay.
Okay, Mark's set.
The stereotyping. People think I'm from the South. I must be some redneck or something like that. I don't even own a rebel flag. And I'm a big guy, so they think I'm a hunter. Where are my hunters real quick? Any hunters here tonight? Okay, see, I choose not to hunt. I just don't want to kill anything. But I won't chain myself to a tree and tell you can't hunt. Is that fair enough? Okay, I will ask you this one favor, though, hunters. For the love of God, would you please stop calling hunting a sport? It's not a sport, it's hunting. I'm sorry. To me, it's just not a sport unless both teams know there's a game going on, okay? Let's put it this way. It's been 30 years since I put a football uniform on, but I guarantee you I could sack Peyton Manning so hard tomorrow he would never play the game again if they let me sneak up on him at the mall. I'm the one in my family that's got to get my mom into a nursing home. Been there, parents, oh, it's brutal. And expensive? Whoa, you don't have the right insurance. A decent one starts like, what, $5 grand a month? Ideally, I want to bring mom home with me, I really do, but I'm on the road 20, 25 days a month. There's like a couple $100 a day to get a nurse come by and look at her for an hour. I can't do that. Figured out what to do, though. For a one-time fee of $300, I went to PetSmart. At least hear me out before you judge me. Now, I got me one of those invisible electronic fences, you know. It's great. I can be sound asleep on the couch. Mom tries to wander past the mailbox, you know. Yeah, some of you laughing, some of you just looking at me. Don't worry about Mom. She's fine. Thing only worked for like 2 weeks. I mean, by then even she figured it out and clawed the damn thing off. So.
Oh, wait. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm sorry. I cut it off at, what was the rest of that joke?
Oh, look it up on YouTube.
Okay, look it up on YouTube. It's a good joke. They got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take it now. Your lovely wife, Lori, is a comic, too.
She's getting there. Yeah, she just started a few months ago and doing great.
I got a little clip of her at her class graduation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's time for Aloia.
This is so cool. I have always wanted to be on stage. I started college as a theater major. That was a stupid pipe dream. So I got smart and decided to pursue something a little more practical. So I changed my major to dance. Yeah, that crashed and burned. No, really, I tripped during a performance, crashed, and burned my arm on a stage light. So I ended up as a first grade teacher. Hey, captive audience, right? And last spring, I finally got my PhD. So now I'm a doctor and can take care of my own injuries. But there was still something missing in my education. So I took the Jeff Justice Comedy Workshop. And now, from what I hear, I can go on the road and $50 a night.
Okay, so now we're come up to the video. And explain again, so this video, has it been released? Where is it playing?
We released it not even a month ago on YouTube. We're averaging a little over 1,000, 1,200 hits a week.
Oh, wow.
Which is a lot. In the world of YouTube, it's nothing.
Right.
But to me, it's pretty cool.
Right.
And then about 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine who's moved to Tallahassee sent me a Facebook message going, Mark, I just heard this on Pandora. And I have no idea how it got there. In fact, it's going to be on iTunes in the next 4 or 5 days. And the guy putting it on iTunes knows somebody at Pandora. So he's going to at least get my name on it because it's listed as unknown author, untitled song.
You should get this on TuneIn Radio. Tune In Radio. It's on the smartphone. In fact, one time I turned it on and this show was on.
Oh, cool.
And I was in a stolen car, but still
That's
the radio
okay,
worked.
yeah.
So right now, let's go ahead and play Southern Not Stupid. Okay.
Of our nation, the North has been dumping on the South. As the country grew, so did the stereotype of Southerners. Eventually, Hollywood produced things like Dukes of Hazzard, Beverly Hillbillies, Deliverance. The country actually viewed these as documentaries about the South. Well, enough is enough. I'm here to tell everyone that we are Southern, not stupid. And that's more than just a statement, it's an attitude.
At the first hint of snow, there's a rush on milk and bread. We can't drive in it, so we close our schools instead. But 6 months a year, y'all are snowbound. So we can play golf here the whole year round. We may talk slow, but our cooking can be beat. We've got good manners and our tea is always sweet. It's a different way of life can be disputed. 'Cause we're Southern, not stupid. We love our sports, especially football. The NCAA always rules the fall. Well, you got Big Ten, Pac-12, and Big East, but the SEC is always the beast. 3 a.m. we hit the Crystal with no hassle. When you're drunk late at night, y'all storm the White Castle. We got ours and you got yours, and we could do this all day. But y'all got nothing on Chick-fil-A. We may talk slow, but our cooking can be beat. We've got good manners and our tea is always sweet. It's a different way life can be disputed. 'Cause we're Southern, not stupid. Drink a Pepsi or a root beer, it's no joke. If it's business when it's opened, we just call it Coke. Snowbirds in their RVs, traveling back and forth, but nobody ever retires and moves up north. So we're just different, nobody's best, and you're always welcome here. Please be our guest. When you say your way is best, you've gone a little too far, 'cause Delta is ready when you are. We may talk slow, but our cooking can be beat. We've got good manners and our tea is always sweet. It's a different way life can be disputed. 'Cause we're Southern, not stupid. Yeah, it's a different way life can be disputed. 'Cause we're Southern, not stupid.
Bless your heart.
If we had an audience, they would be clapping. Okay, so now this also leads into your promotional products.
Yeah, that's the merchandising. It's southernnotstupid.com. You might have seen some of the shirts and hats people had on there. Those are all for sale on the website.
Yeah.
The CD is $10. That's just a $10 of my show. And I'll burn an extra CD if you want the song. I'll throw that in for free. And the song will be on iTunes in the next couple of days. And
now, do you tour nationwide with the Southern Not Stupid?
That's what I call it. Everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go.
It actually works better up north than it does in the south, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they like making fun of us Southern.
Well, it's a novelty up there, I guess, and it's kind of cool. Here, it's a rallying point.
That's right. That's
right.
right.
At least I try.
Now, so they can get your CD at
southernnotstupid.com.
And then Daryl Rhodes, you saw his Teenagers in Heat. You can find that on cdbaby.com. And where it says enter artist, put the name Daryl Rhodes. That's a great CD, and this is a great video. And anything else you want to plug? Where are you touring?
We'll go to YouTube and look up Southern Not Stupid, so I can get more hits.
Okay, yeah, give Southern Not Stupid a lot of hits. I mean, I might hit you right now.
No, okay. We had a big show at the Basement Theater.
Yeah, great club,
Saturday,
yeah.
February 4th at 6 p.m.
Right.
BasementTheater.com, and J-Star spells theater that British way with an R-E.
R-E. That's a great
So
club.
it only got 50 seats there.
What else is in the future for you here?
Let's see, Myrtle Beach. I'm doing a show out in Kansas. I just got booked up in Dunwoody.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just got just before the show started. That's on the 26th, I think, of this
After
month.
Dunwoody became a communist country.
That's it. That's right. Yeah.
I actually took your comedy class once.
Yeah.
And I failed.
Well,
but you
no,
gave me a discount on the next class.
That's right.
That's right. So anyway, watch for Mark Evans in the future. This video is going to... Can you get it on MTV or a country music station, Nashville, something?
It's... The video, you just go to YouTube to watch it.
But you need to take this to Nashville.
I'm hoping.
You and Daryl.
I would, if anybody knows anything about music promotion, call me or write me.
By the way...
Mark at southernnotstupid.com.
That's right. By the way, Daryl, it's interesting, just a few tidbits about Daryl. Daryl was good friends with Brett Butler.
Yeah.
Remember the Brett Butler show?
Oh, yeah.
And there was a time when no one would let Brett Butler perform in Atlanta except Jerry Farber at her club.
Yeah.
And so I was at lunch or something with Daryl and a few other people, and he talks with Brett quite a bit. She lives back here in Georgia.
Came back? Okay.
Back here. And she's been on Johnny Carson and all that,
yeah.
but they're very good friends. And so right now what we want to do is say goodbye and check out Mark Evans on YouTube. Check out Daryl Rhodes. Buy his CD. Buy his what do you call it? Memorabilia.
Yeah,
Southern.
my merchandise.
He's the new Jeff Foxworthy.
He only wishes.
So, anyways, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, the next show is not going to be a Comics on Parole show. The next show is going to be no.
Tell us more.
Okay. The next show is going to be it's called Hollywood South.
Very cool.
And the format, basically, we'll talk about all the Hollywood stuff going on here in Atlanta. We have so many actors on the show. We thought we might as well go
It's about time.
Go ahead
and
do that.
It's exploding here. You
it
should
really
be
is.
getting on the front edge of that.
It really
That's
is.
Great.
And then we're going to have some, especially independent directors, people that have filmed a lot of their movies and maybe want to show clips of them and maybe go on some interviews. But we're just going to update you on all the stuff going on in Atlanta and in the South in the movie industry. By the way, go see the movie La La Land. A very close friend of mine, Dr. John Hernandez's daughter, is in that movie. She plays one of Emma Stone's roommates. She's the girl in the red dress. Her next movie is the Aliens movie. And she's on, Kelly Hernandez is on a TV show with Nick Nolte.
Really?
Yeah, he plays a president, like he was a conservative president. And then she's kind of...
that picture of his troll picture as
he's up for an Emmy in this. And
Wow.
she's a waitress. In this, and she has tattoos up and down, and she kind of is his Yoda.
Oh, wow.
And it's a show with Nick Nolte on Netflix, I believe. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to Comics on Parole. Tune in a couple of weeks when our next show will be Hollywood South, and then the third Tuesday of the month will still be Comics on Parole. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in 2-3 weeks when we don't know who will be on the show, but we'll have somebody. We're not sure. You want to be on the show, Al?
It'll be a stone gas.
February 7th.
February 4th. Meet February 4th at Basement Theater.
Very good. February 4th,
In Buckhead.
Patriots Theater. And he's a great pole dancer, too. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Wave goodbye. Thank you.